to Waveney Forest, which if you're local like me, you'll know as Fritton Woods. And the reason we've brought you here today is because this whole wooded area was heavily used by the military during World War I as part of the infantry defence scheme for Gt Yarmouth.
And where we are at the moment, we're actually inside one of the trenches. It's very exciting time because me and Emma's been searching for these places for a little while, but there's ammunition storage, well, we believe it's ammunition storage, and these trenches, and we're going to go through a bit of the history, how they were built, why they were built, and we'll go from there. So let's go and have a look, shall we?
Yep. So as we're walking around the trench systems here, we keep coming across all of this chicken wire.
Chicken wire in the trenches actually turned out to be a little bit of a failure. It was used to hold up the walls of the trenches. Right, okay, so we're going to be showing you these two in a minute. These are trench systems just here, but we're more interested in this one. What we're quite interested about is the depth, and I'm going to show you because the camera doesn't really pick it up. And as you can see, it is very, very deep, perfect for trench systems. And again, we're meted with this barbed wire, chicken wire. These were basically like training trenches. And obviously, when they got over there, it was a little bit more difficult because they put this chicken wire along the side of the walls and realised that France was just that little bit too more damp, a little bit more runny and mud. Trenching systems just collapsed in.
As you can see, an awful lot of effort actually went into building these trenches really deep. But when they actually got over to France, they realised that there was actually a bit of a flaw with the design.
And down in these trenches, these weren't really overly engineered. There was no duck balls, no corrugated iron on the sides. And the duck balls would have run through here at some point, but there is no evidence of duck balls here. So we believe that these are from 1914, way before they even fought what was going on in France. Okay, now the fascinating part of this whole thing that we're doing today in Fritton Wood are these. These are trench systems. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a guided tour on what they were and how they were used. Trench systems were designed like this to suppress bomb blasts. They were done in a certain sort of zigzag shape so that when bombs actually came down and raining from the Germans, that if it was hit, then soldiers would be more protected if they were behind a wall of one of these trenches. Unfortunately, it never always worked. Taking a walk in Waveney Forest, we then come across these amazing ammunition pits. These ammunition pits were used for gun storage, grenades and ammunition.
So now I brought you to another part of the woods, not too far away actually from the trench systems that we show you. And this area is actually scattered with these dugouts, which we believe were a type of ammunition storage for the gun pits, which we're going to show you in just a moment.
Okay, so now we're down in this ammunition pit. And as you can see, there's some chicken wire, some struts that are holding the roof up. As you can see, this one is starting to collapse, showing debris and signs of wear and tear in this forest. And here is almost just as interesting. As you can see, these ones have completely depreciated and collapsed in. And also some we cannot get to. Some that are dangerous, the roofs have definitely collapsed in. We're led to believe that these would have had wooden or metal caps on the top, as shown here with a lip. Right, okay, so far we have found the practice trenches, which is just at the back of us. We have now found the ammunition storage, which we're quite pleased that we've found. And now we're going to be going to find the gun emplacements, which actually forms the whole battery of this unit.
So let's hope that we can find them then.
Right, okay, so we're actually going to be entering the gun pit now. Now there's quite a few plotted around this forest. It's hard to show you them all, but this would have had a heavy machine gun in the middle of here and would have given a perfect eye view of down the hill, and obviously leading into a trench system, which is right in front of me. So as you can see here, very, very small sort of trench system. This would have been more for a kind of a seating area. I mean, it's not the most deepest, so it would have been waiting for turns to be taken on the gun, and the troops would have been lined up in these small types of vegetation, types of verges, and just waiting in line really. So, but obviously it wouldn't have been filled up with loads of leaves. Right, so we hope you enjoyed this video of Fritton Wood's Waveney Forest practice battery.
But in fact, this area was also used in World War II, and there's apparently a military camp here as well, and we're hoping to return in the future to show you a little bit of the remains of that, as well as the old train line that also ran through this area. So hopefully you'll get those from us in the future.
And also, please don't forget, on the 29th, Saturday of May, do not forget to put your last entry in for a free giveaway of our torch.
Yep, so that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
The last entries, and hopefully next week you'll get the video.
We're hopefully to release it next Wednesday, I think, aren't we? Next Wednesday. So, as from Exploring with Em and Stu, we hope you enjoyed this video.
And we appreciate you watching.
Bye.
Bye.